The topic is micro hardness test and nano indentation test. First of all, hardness test is used to know how hard a material is, that is, how much it can resist scratch. In micro hardness test, we use two types of hardness test. One is Noop and another one is Wicker. Noop is a diamond shaped indentation with a long and short diagonal. The ratio is 7 is to 1. Larger diagonal, less sensitive to measurement error, and it is less penetrate, it is errorless. Noop hardness number is P divided by L square into C, whereas P is applied load, AP is unrequired projected area of indentation, which is when the indenter is unloaded, the material can withstand some elastic deformation. L is a length of long diagonal. C is a constant for each indenter supplied by manufacturer. And the depth is about 1 by 30. Next, the wicker. Wicker is a square based diamond pyramid. It is short diagonal, more sensitive to measurement error. It is penetrate deeply. Error is high. The formula for both Noop and Vickers are same. P divided by L square into C. In micro hardness test, the load is measured as a gram and the length is measured as a mm. The procedure for micro hardness test is first, the surface of a specimen must be carefully prepared. If the surface is rough, the hardness must be inaccurate. If the material is uh, one side big and one side is small, means the indenter is not placed properly and the harness is not measured properly, and the indenter is hold on the material for up to 15 to 30 seconds. It is maintained at constant temperature. After unload, harness is measured by applying the formula P divided by L square into C. The long diagonal of the loop impression is essentially unaffected by elastic recovery for loads greater than about 300 gram. However, for lighter loads, the small amount of elastic recovery becomes appreciable. Next, nano indentation. In nano indentation, the indenter tip is very small. In nano indentation test, the load is measured in mg and the length is measured in nanometer because the indentation must be in nanometers. So it is measured as nm. Types of indenters used in nano indentation is Berkovich three-sided pyramid. The most commonly used nano indenter due to its well-defined geometry, making it ideal for measuring hardness and modulus in a wide range of material. Vickers four-sided pyramid, less commonly used in nano indentation, but effective for comparing hardness values with the traditional micro hardness test. Flat-ended cones used to measure the elasticity and the damping of polymers as a function of time and temperature. Also applied to measure the stress strain curves of metals. Spherical, utilized to test microscopic structures such as sensors or MEMS. Cube corner, sharp angles make it ideal for testing fracture toughness. In micro hardness test, the square and diamond shaped indenter are used, but in a nano indentation test, the indenter can be any shape. Nano indentation used is thin films and coatings. These are very thin layers. Nano indentation can test very small thickness safely. Nano indentation is used in metals and alloys to measure hardness, elasticity, and strength at microscale for better material design and performance. It is used in aerospace, automobiles, and structures, polymers, and composites. Nano indentation helps measure viscoelastic behavior, harness, long term mechanical performance at small scales. Semiconductor and microelectronics. Nano indentation is used to evaluate mechanical strength and stress behavior of thin films and micro scale devices, biomaterial and medical devices. Nano indentation is used to evaluate mechanical strength and durability to ensure safe long-term performance in human body. Ceramics and glass. Nano indentation is used in ceramics and glass to measure hardness and resistance to cracking without damaging material. Energy storage and environmental science. Nano indentation is used in energy storage material to evaluate mechanical strength and stability for long term performances. The procedure for nano indentation test is the indenter tip is very small, which is placed on the material. As we seen in micro hardness test, here also the surface of a specimen must be carefully prepared. Next, the indenter is hold on the material for up to 5 to 10 minutes. But in a micro hardness test, the material is hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. But here, it take too much of time, and it is maintained at constant temperature. That is, micro hardness test is maintained at constant temperature, and we can vary a temperature in a nano indentation test. After unload, hardness is measured by the formula H equal to P max divided by AC. P max is maximum applied load and AC is projected contact area at P max. Thank you.